this is Lisa, and you're listening to the Fuzzy Little Heart Radio Hour, where we play all local music. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Fuzzy Little Heart Radio Hour. Today we'll be talking about live music events happening in the Sheboygan area between today and October 23rd. We started with the Ryan Kautzer Band playing Barking Dog off his 2017 album, Sylvanian Polkas and Waltzes. He plays the first and third Fridays at Al and Al's on South 12th Street in Sheboygan at 5:30 p.m., which is during their fish fry, so tonight is their next one. And it's October, so don't you fret. We have more accordion to come later in the show. Next, we have a song by Seth Brown Duo. Like Carly Davidson from last week, they're traveling around in a van, touring and playing. And like Ryan Kautzer, they also have a new album in the works. They'll be in Sheboygan tonight, playing at Three Sheeps on North Avenue in Sheboygan at 7 p.m. This is their song, If You're Lookin', from their 2021 album, Campfire Currency.
When you finally break away from everything that's held you down, and you find yourself moving faster than the speed of sound, and there's nowhere else you'd rather be than headed highway bound, that's where you'll find me, if you're looking. When you've taken all your excuses and you've thrown them all away, and you've dropped the pretty masks and fancy faces that you've made, and you've chosen to be something great instead of fade away, that's where you'll find me, if you're looking. that's where you'll find me. Out in a place that is free, away from all the weights and chains. Ah, you can see me if you're looking. When you stopped all of the madness, there's always run your life, and you've let others' opinions fade away into the night. And it hits you that you really only got one life to live. That's where you'll find me. Oh, if you're looking, kid, that's where you'll find me. Out in a place that is free, away from all weights and chains. Ah, you can see me if you're looking. Finding me, finding you there. Finding me, finding you there. Finding me, finding you there. If you're looking.
Again, that was the Seth Brown Duo. Next is a song by the Tinker Boys out of southern Wisconsin. Michael Tinker's playing a solo tonight at 7 p.m. at the Osthoff Elk Room in Elkhart Lake. This is the Tinker Boys playing an Irish classic, Bold O'Donoghue, from 2014.
Paddy's land of high renown. I broke the hearts of all the girls of Miles and Kitty Town. When they hear that I'm away, they'll raise a hullabaloo. No more they'll love the handsome lad they call O'Donoghue. I'm the boy that blazer, I'm the boy that squeezer, I'm the boy that teaser, and I'll tell you what I'll do. Hold her like an Irishman with me, brogue and blondie too. Oh, when you're rollicking, swallicking, collicking, bold O'Donoghue. Oh, I wish my love was a red, red rose growing on yon garden wall, and the beat of a dewdrop and upon a broad ball. Perhaps that she might think of me as a rather heavy dew. No more they'll love the handsome lad they call O'Donoghue. I'm the boy that please her, I'm the boy that squeeze her, I'm the boy that tease her, and I'll tell you what I'll do. Hold her like an Irishman with me, brogue and blondie too. Oh, with me rollicking, rollicking, swallicking, gollicking, bold O'Donoghue. Has a lot of fun and grand. I hope she'll take it into her head to marry an Irishman. I can only get myself in but a word or two. No more they'll love the handsome lad they call O'Donoghue. I'm the boy that plays her, I'm the boy that squeeze her, I'm the boy that please her, and I'll tell you what I'll do. Oh, I like an Irishman with me, brogue and blondie too.
every morning she looks out through her window. Watches the sunrise for everyone but her. When she woke up, she wanted to feel needed. But when she can't feel at all, she'll just find another way to get by. She thinks about summer when she was 18. For better or worse, or somewhere in between. She had her moments, she had her dreams. But now she can't dream at all. So she finds another way to get by. Late in the evening, she holds on to her pillow. Wonders how love knows everyone but her. When she turned out the lights, she hoped to go down easy. But now she can't sleep at all. Sometimes she just cries. And when the morning comes, she will wait for the sun to rise. Or just find another way to get by. She just finds another way to get by.
And we just heard Gene Gruber's song, Another Way to Get By, off his 2014 album, Journey. He's also playing at the Osthoff Elk Room, but he'll be there tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And again, I'm Lisa. You're listening to the Fuzzy Little Heart Radio Hour, featuring local music. And the next is a song by Jerry Unger. Jerry Unger and the Fog are playing tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the Fat Cow in downtown Sheboygan Falls. This is his song, Got No Friends, which was performed by Jerry's previous band, Hurricane Express, off their 2017 album, Stormfront.
You ain't got no friends. 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 ain't got no friends. Yeah. Woo. Run around town with your face in your phone. Try to talk to you, baby, but there's nobody home. Snapchatting this and on Facebook and that. Well, you think you're worldwide, but you ain't all of that. Nobody cares what you're thinking. Nobody gives a damn. All of your thoughts and opinions, I think you know nothing about. Living your whole life one post at a time. 10,000 friends who wouldn't give you a dime. Telling it all some kind of prurient need. In your electronic world, you're a celebrity. That's me, baby. Now I ain't trying to disappoint you. This virtual life's a waste of time. Why you busy using all of your minutes? Your whole life is passing you by. No friends, you ain't got no friends. 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 Walk around town with your face in your phone. To get your attention, but nobody's home. Bragging about this and a FaceTime and that. That ain't no way to live, it's not where it's at. Now I'm not trying to judge you. Lord knows I'm not perfect myself. The human experience can't be understood. Living in a digital world. Got no friends. You ain't 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 got
me a madman. They called me a ghost. 48 days running and 40 below. They gave me no rest. They gave me no peace. Corner this dog and its powder you'll eat. If you follow me to the narrows, if you follow me to the narrows, they thought they had me at White Horse. At Rat River they came. 4 Mounties men put me away, but I will not go quietly. I will not surrender, and I will not falter before I fire. If you follow me to the narrows, if you follow me to the narrows, I'll run till you can't find my tracks in the snow. If you follow me to the narrows. When they finally gunned me down, these Mounties from Calgary, they listed the things that they found on my icy cold body. A needle and thread, 5 pearls and a pocket knife, $9 in gold, 12 matches and 7 little pieces of moose hide. A 30-30 and a 22, 10 laces for snowshoes too. Fish hooks and pills and twine. Who was I? Who was I? Who was I? They call me a broken man. They explain me away. Fought in the trenches, seen too many graves. Or am I your very heart? Offbeat and untamed. Who'd rather wreak havoc than more of the same? Won't you follow me to the narrows? Won't you follow me to the narrows? Won't you follow me to the narrows? Won't you follow me to the narrows?
And that was The Narrows off Long Mama's 2023 album, Poor Pretender. They're out of Milwaukee and are playing tomorrow at Paradigm in downtown Sheboygan as part of the Lamplighter Sessions, which is live integrated music performances featuring touring musicians. That starts at 7 o'clock, and this is a ticketed show. It also features Peter Mulvey and Katie Dahl. Paradigm concerts do tend to sell out, so if you plan to go to that, you may want to get advance tickets. And we're also playing a song by Katie Dahl, who's playing at that event. She's out of Door County, and this is her song Summer Grass off her 2023 album, 7 Stones.
Skinny smile, you see your mother in the mirror every once in a while, that's right. You're still her child. I see your big heart beating, it's gonna bust right out of that brown tweed blazer and your yellow blouse, that's right. I see you choking on the words in your mouth. Hey, hey, this is the summer grass. Take off that winter jacket, cut the chit chat. Don't give me any of that. All I wanna know is what makes you sad. Colored glass, stony church. I saw you look up at the ceiling when you talked about her, that's right. I could see it hurt. Oh, is she walking with another by the big blue domes? Or did you have to leave her lying in the catacombs? That's right. Either way, you're walking alone. Hey, hey, this is the summer grass. Take off that winter jacket, cut the chit chat. Don't give me any of that. All I wanna know is what makes you sad. You got something in you, it's like something in me. I see it in your writing, in the microfiche. I see it in the heavy way you're walking down the street. I see it in your class when I'm sitting at your feet. 'Cause sad girls wear bright boots and I'm wearing some bright boots too. So let me show you the map on the soles of my shoes. You'll know that I knew what I knew, that I knew you. So turn in your grades, come out in the rain. We'll watch that Cannon River shoot its banks, that's right. Let's watch it flood the plain. Hey, hey, this is the summer grass. Take off that winter jacket, cut the chit chat. Don't give me any of that. All I wanna know is what makes you sad. Unstack your stacking doll, put down that Russian novel. Tell me all about your little purple pill bottle. 'Cause all I wanna know, all I wanna know, all I wanna know.
Maestro. I knew you'd fall in love with the coastline of California. Won't say I told you so, but I definitely tried to warn ya. Sundresses and sunglasses and feet strapped into sandals. You're so beautiful, it's too much for me to handle. So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready to keep on loving, keep on loving, keep on loving, loving me. Keep on loving, keep on loving, keep on loving, loving me. Hey honey, don't you wanna take another road trip to California? Why is it so hot sometimes? Just let the sunshine warm ya. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready to keep on loving, keep on loving, keep on loving, loving me. Keep on loving, keep on loving, keep on silver hair and live somewhere in Carolina. But my only regret in life is that it took so long to find you. So keep on loving, keep on loving, keep on loving, loving me. Keep on loving, keep on loving, keep on loving, loving me. Keep on loving, keep on loving, keep on loving, loving me. Keep on loving, keep on loving, keep on loving, loving me. Keep on loving, keep on loving, keep on loving, loving me.
And we just heard Ethan Keller's song, Keep On Lovin', off his 2010 album, Prophet. He's playing tomorrow at 8 o'clock at Limelight Pub on South 17th Street in Sheboygan. And if you're just joining us, I'm Lisa with the Fuzzy Little Heart Radio Hour, and we're listening to local music and talking about live music events happening in the Sheboygan area. And then next we're going to hear a song by the Dave Steffen Band. They're playing tomorrow at 8:30 at Craft 30 in downtown Sheboygan. There is a lot going on tomorrow. You can go to the events tab of fuzzylittlehart.com for the full list. But this is Dave Steffen's band song, Good Friends Gather Round, off his 2015 album, Fishing Town.
I got my baby, I got some money, all my good friends back in town. So glad to be here with you all, hanging around. Well, there's Frankie, his brother too, and you know what they can do for you with that backbeat and the rhythm. You gotta move. I got my baby, I got some money, all my good friends back in town. So glad to be here with you all, hanging around. It's understood you'll find a good time at Bob's backyard party in the woods. Well, there's Norbit and Chicago Day, driving all the way up to Sturgeon Bay to play and dance at Stone Harbor both night and day. I got my baby, I got some money, all my good friends back in town. So glad to be here with you all, hanging around.
glad to be here with you all back in town. I got my baby, I got some money, all of my good friends gathered around. So glad to be here with you all back in town.
that was Copperbox with our other accordion song of the show, playing Zydeco Boogaloo, which is written by Buckwheat Zydeco and was recorded by Copperbox in 2018. They're playing Sunday at 1 o'clock at Solu Winery outside Cascade. This is the only outdoor show that I'm mentioning in this list. I do recommend keeping an eye on the forecast before going for this or any other outdoor event. And then next is a song by the Water Street Hot Shots. They're playing Sunday at 7 p.m. at their namesake, Water Street Pub in Sheboygan. They do play there one Sunday a month. And this is their song, Jug Band Quartet, off their 2011 album, Live from Water Street, which was, of course, recorded at Water Street Pub.
Way down south Memphis, Tennessee, comes a sound and it's sweet to me. Oh, it sounds so sweet. Oh, it's hard to beat. Well, the jug band music certainly was a treat to me. Went back home, turned on my radio. We danced so hard we wore a hole in the floor because it sounds so sweet. Oh, it's hard to beat. Well, the jug band music certainly was a treat to me. Doc Mark playing the banjo mandolin. That's why the women all flock to him, because he sounds so sweet. Oh, it's hard to beat. Yeah. Well, the jug band music certainly was a treat to me. Oh, I'm making a treat now. Ah, it sounds so sweet. Yeah. Tim really knows that he's in the know. Let's listen while he pulls some bow. You know, he sounds so sweet. Oh, it's hard to beat. Oh, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Well, the jug band music certainly was a treat to me. Oh, pull that tree now. You got it. All right. You can help us out with that if you would. It sounds so sweet, it's hard to beat. Well, he got the rhythm, he got the tone. Listen, Rich Higdon, play that single-phone. You know, it sounds so sweet. Oh, it's hard to beat. All right. Well, the jug band music certainly was a treat to me. Well, play it then.
baby like to dance, so I give her a treat. I took her out to hear that crazy big beat. We rolled and we tumbled all night long. We was banging that beat, they were singing that song. Big beat, big beat, big beat, big beat. Look out! Well, she drink one here and she drink one there, and then dance around the room like she just don't care. She's spinning world, putting on a show. You know that big beat, she really can go. Big beat, big beat, big beat, big beat. Look out! Yeah, big beat. Yeah, big beat. Yeah, big beat. Yeah, big beat. When another fine woman starts dancing too, with a woman so fine, tell you what I do. I take them home, give them both a treat, and all night long they dance to my big beat. Big beat, big beat, big beat, big beat. Look out!
And we just heard Big Beat off the Blues Disciples 2015 album, also titled Big Beat. Barefoot Jimmy from that band plays at the Smiling Moose in Osmond with the Barefoot Trio every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. And we're coming to the end of the show. As I always say, I hope you heard some music you like and some events that you want to attend. Music slows down a little as we go into the winter season, but there are still a lot of great events to choose from. And we'll end with a song by Luke Hendrickson out of Minnesota. He's playing Wednesday at 8 p.m. at Limelight Pub in Sheboygan. The music video that goes with this next song is really powerful, and it actually won second place at the Minnesota Music Video Menagerie. This is Luke's 2020 single, Good with a Gun. Rock your fuzzy little heart.
Well, I'll never forget that day I ran for the shed. There I hid, but I just had to see if sweet Sarah had made it, if she'd ran for the field or disappeared into the trees. Well, I was only 11, but I'd heard insane things a boy of that age can't explain. Eyes glued to the crack in the doorway, I watched that devil beat my poor dog with a chain. Well, I couldn't stand to lose her, I'd rather have died. And when I think of that day, well, sometimes I still cry. If I'd been older or bigger, good with a gun, well, I'd have promised you, Sarah, he'd never hurt anyone. Living always knowing that at night I would dread her cries in the darkness through the vent by my bed. My little sister is sleeping and I hope she don't wake, 'cause hearing mama crying is more than a little girl can take. We'll walk through the ditches, through the creek in the rain, and slash tires, assured an uneasy escape. But he revved up his engine as he yelled out our names. But I'd be damned if I was gonna let that bastard hurt my family again. Well, I couldn't stand to lose her, I'd rather have died. And when I think of that day, well, sometimes I still cry. If I'd been older, bigger, good with a gun, well, I'd have promised you, mama, you'd never hurt anyone. Well, I couldn't stand to lose her, I'd rather have died. And when I think of those days, well, sometimes I still cry. If I'd been older, bigger, good with a gun, well, I'd have promised you, mama, you'd never hurt anyone.
Again, I'm Lisa. and you've been listening to all local music on the Fuzzy Little Heart Radio Hour. Opening and closing music were composed and performed by Ted Bingham and Marlon Smith. You can visit us at fuzzylittlehart.com or email us at fzlhonline@gmail.com, and you can also find us on Facebook. If you're a musician that lives or performs in the Sheboygan area and would like to hear your music on our show, contact us. Thank you for listening to Fuzzy Little Heart and Mead Community Radio.